Hello everyone, welcome. This is going to be a reading for the chosen ones for the month of November 2025. So, if this reading comes across your platform, whenever you do run across this reading is whenever it is meant for you, okay? So I'm going to start with your overall current energy right now. Look and see what you have going on. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then we will look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month of November for you. So let's dive right in. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones, overall current energy. Right now, what do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they have going on? Show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones. Overall current energy right now. All right, one more four. What's up, Michael? How you doing? This is the first live I've done in a long time. Thank you for being here. All right, one more four. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, we have the High Priestess in the reversal, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles in the reversal, okay? So some of you right now are feeling some kind of weight or burden on your shoulders, okay? You could be confused about this. You could be having a hard time understanding why this is happening, all right? And some of you either could have lost money or lost an opportunity. I've been doing well, Michael. Thank you so much. I hope you have been as well. This could be money or an opportunity or some kind of mischance or a loss or something. Okay, what's the High Priestess in the reversal for the chosen ones, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10 of Pentacles in the reversal. There's something like, excuse me. Excuse me. There's some kind of instability here. All right, something could, it feels kind of like a tower moment. Okay, a tower moment is a shock to the system, okay? This is usually something very external and unexpected. A tower moment is bringing you back down to reality, all right? Something here in someone's life is falling apart for some reason, okay? Why? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Okay, so is this because of knowledge? Yes, okay. So something is having to be broken down to ground zero, all right? Basically having to restart something here. This is something that you've been working on either for a long time or you had a really good idea here. For a lot of you, it's something that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, probably money as well, okay? And you're having to, something is having to break down here, go back to ground zero in order for you to level up your skill set in some kind of way. Now, the clarifying card was the Knight of Pentacles as well. What's up, Crystals and Paint? How you doing? And the Knight of Pentacles is being in the energy of attraction. So your vibe attracts your tribe. So something that you're wanting, to attract to you, it is coming in, but you're having to lose something first. And it's feeling like, well, like I did not want to have to go through this. Okay, so pretty intense beginning for you here, overall current energy. Let's look at the beginning of the month of November for you. What's up, April? How you doing? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Show me the overall current energy for the chosen ones at the beginning of the month of November. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. 10 of Swords. The Star card. 2 of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like something is ending here. Some kind of 10 of Swords is something that is dead, done, over with. Okay, it can represent feeling backstabbed by someone or someone feeling backstabbed by you as well. Some of you may be feeling this way. We're going to clarify, okay? What's up, Nebulous? Angie, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Crystals in Paint asked me the other day when we were doing a personal. She was like, when are you doing the lives again? So I told her I would do it either that day, that was the 28th, or November 1st. So it ended up being today. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Okay. The Ten of Swords, Star card. The Star card is divine assistance coming to play. So this is Spirit or the universe or God letting you know that they have your back, okay? They're watching over you. They're protecting you. It looks like with the Ten of Swords here, some of you may be struggling a little bit at the beginning of the month of November because of some kind of ending or because of feeling backstabbed by someone. Now, you could just be dealing with back pain with the Ten of Swords. It could be something as simple as back pain. But the Star card is reminding you that God has your back, okay? Whatever it is that you're going through here at the beginning of the month of November, you have support, okay? If you need it and you're not receiving it, then you can ask, okay? It's important to come from a place of abundance whenever you ask. So be thankful for what you already have and then be like, I also would like this, okay? So that is something you can do with the Star card. The Two of Wands is planning, preparing. This is usually planning on leaving a comfort zone. The last one was like 2 months ago, probably at least 2 months ago, yeah. Usually this is planning on leaving a comfort zone, but this is getting prepared here. And the Queen of Pentacles is focusing on where you want to be, okay? In the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Queen of Pentacles has a rabbit on it. I don't know if this one does. I don't see one on here anywhere, okay? And the rabbit, it has a snake on here, so I can look up the significance of the snake on the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Sorry guys, my nose is itching. But the Queen of Pentacles in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck has a rabbit on it, and the rabbit represents reproduction. Okay, what's it called? It's not reproduction. I mean that is one, but multiplying, Jesus. Okay, so Mercury retrograde, really trying hard there. So multiplication, multiplying, and the Queen of Pentacles can represent multiplying your finances. That's kind of what I'm getting with the Five of Swords here. You're having to like lose something in order to get something that you want. We were clarifying with the Knight of Pentacles, so attracting in something that you want. I feel like you are having to go through whatever it is that you're losing here first, and you're kind of like, what the F, you know, whatever you're bringing in here, you may not be able to see that at the moment, but this is Spirit giving you an indication that something that you're wanting, it is coming in, you're just having to lose something first. So let's clarify the beginning of the month of November for you. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, clarify the beginning of the month of November for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Maybe the snake ate the rabbit for real. Wow, Ten of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands. And you have the Ten of Wands at the very beginning of the reading as well. So definitely 10, you know, a lot of 10-10 energy here. You could be seeing that for some of you, okay? I think that's a completion and a new beginning, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive that's what 10-10 is, right? Ten of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands. Again, second time, this is the Ten of Wands in your reading. Heavy Sagittarius energy. We have a lot of signs here. Ten of Swords is Gemini, okay? So you could be, whatever this is, this ending here or feeling backstabbed, it's a weight or a burden on your shoulders is what I'm getting. It's not very easy, okay? The Star card, you have the Chariot. It is something that's it's kind of like a spring forward. I know we're in fall. I think we just had like daylight savings time today or something like that. But this is kind of like a spring forward energy. Whatever you're losing or whatever weight or burden you're feeling on your shoulders because of the loss here is because something better, like way better, is supposed to be coming in here for you. The Chariot is charging ahead, moving forward. This can represent leaving something behind. Very significant energy here for leaving something behind. And this is a victory. This can represent happiness or travel. Some of you could be going on vacation, or literally you could be moving or something like that, okay? With the Two of Wands, you have the Temperance card. So Temperance is balance and healing, okay? This can represent you taking time to balance and heal yourself. And it's also like balance amongst the chaos, okay? So you could be finding balance here. And if you are, this is Spirit's way of saying you're finding this balance through planning, okay? You are preparing, you're getting ready for what is next, okay? So for some of you, if at the beginning of the month of November, you're feeling stuck here and you're like, what do I do? You need to start planning, okay? You need to start preparing for what is about to come in or what's about to happen next. Like, where are you going from this point, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups, and I'll hold it this way for you so that way I can cover the other card, okay? So Nine of Cups is happiness based on work and effort that you've already been putting in, okay? Nine of Pentacles is really focused on where you want to be. So I feel like if you are focusing on where you want to be, you're going to bring in this happiness a lot quicker. For a lot of you, you've already been focused on where you want to be, okay? So Nine of Cups is saying at the beginning of the month of November, you're going to have some kind of level of contentment, okay? You're going to have a reason to be happy. Jesus. This card is falling all over the place. So you're going to have a reason to be happy here, but with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, some of you might need to focus on that, okay? Because, oh, 10-10 on the clock almost whenever I was saying that as well. Because if you're not focused on it, I feel like you could easily get swayed here and be focused on the wrong thing and then be stuck in a mental trap, all right? Let's look at the middle of the month of November for you. We are starting with the Emperor and the Judgment card, okay? I would say in one aspect or another, this is you. Okay, Bernice. I'm sorry to hear that. The Emperor is owning your space with confidence, okay? And this is someone that's a leader, someone that other people go to for advice. The Judgment card is like a judgment call. This is an ending of something, but not necessarily the beginning of something else, okay? It can also represent a call to action, okay? In one aspect or another, I feel for some of you, you're getting into this confident leadership role, okay? You are being called to act in some kind of way. Now, what this means is this could just simply mean that you're taking the lead of your own life in some aspect, or you're feeling more confident in the middle of the month of November. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands, okay? You have the Two of Wands there at the beginning of the reading as well, planning, preparing, coordinating, okay? Putting stuff in order, getting ready. The Six of Pentacles represents an equal give and take. It can represent that you have a very nurturing energy about yourself as well. So I feel like what you have been planning, preparing, and coordinating, what you've been hoping for, you are getting that. This is probably for most of you some kind of equal give and take or like balance, okay? With the Fool card, you have the Tower. Now, I'm gonna have to clarify this Tower with the Fool card because I'm gonna have to cover that one too. Anyway, so the Fool card is a new start or a new beginning, taking a leap of faith in some kind of way. And the Tower is a shock to the system. This is usually something very external and unexpected. I was literally saying this at the beginning of the reading for maybe the 3 or 4 of you or whatever that was there at the beginning, right? The Tower is a shock to the system, usually something very external and unexpected. Now, I feel like this new start for you is going to be something good, okay? Like I was saying at the beginning, you had to let go of something here. It wasn't very fun, wasn't very easy, okay? But it's so that something better can come in. This new start or new beginning is looking like it's something better coming in for you, okay? With the Queen of Wands, you have the Moon card. Queen of Wands is someone that can always rely on their natural confidence, okay? The Queen of Wands looks very good, okay? They smell good, they get a lot of attention, let's just put it that way, all right? The Moon card is confusion, or it can represent something being hidden from you or a misunderstanding, not understanding why something here. I'm gonna clarify the Fool card with the Tower and the Queen of Wands with the Moon card here in the middle of the month, see if we can get a little bit more clarity. What's the Fool card with the Tower for the chosen ones in the middle of the month of November? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Yeah, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happy family, happy home life. It also represents some kind of completion or happiness in oneself if you're not happy with your family, okay, or whatever. I feel like this is some level of happiness or a completion that you weren't expecting, okay? You had to let go of something here. It wasn't very easy. Now you have this happiness in the middle of the month of November, and you're like, wow, I was not expecting that life could be this way. Like you've been stuck in this rat race or this cycle or this whatever this is over here for so long that whenever you get to this level of happiness, you're like, wow, I didn't know life could be this easy. Okay. With the Queen of Wands and the Moon card for the chosen ones in the middle of the month of November, what's going on there? Whoa, gonna have to try that one more time. One more time for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow, you have the Tower. You have the Tower like twice in your reading, just in the middle of the month of November. And I was saying at the beginning of the reading that it feels like a Tower moment. So that's just crazy to me. So what's the Tower with the Queen of Wands and the Moon card? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The Magician in the reversal. Is this someone else's energy? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No. Okay. So the chosen ones were not prepared for this. They weren't planning for this. They didn't know that it was going to happen this way. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. I feel like even now, like I've said multiple times in this reading that whenever this Thank you so much, April. I appreciate you. That whatever happens in the middle of the month of November, that it's just like you're just not aware that life could be this nice, or you could be this happy, or things could flow this easily, or something. Okay, and it happens with the Seven of Swords after lying, cheating, or stealing is done to you or happens to you with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands at the beginning of the month of November. It's like, why would it happen this way? Well, this, whatever this is at the beginning of the month, has to get out of your energy so that way this can come in. Okay, it's very clear. Let's look at the end of the month of November for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords. Four of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. Page of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords, you have the Page of Cups. A lot of Pentacles energy, a lot of Earth energy. Let's clarify. All right, with the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords. You have so many tens in your reading, I think I lost count. You have 5 or 6 at least. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. There's another one somewhere, I think. Maybe not. You have a lot of tens in your reading, okay? A lot of you could be seeing 10, 10, a lot, all right? Ten of Swords with the Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. There's 5 at least that I can see right now. So, all right, with the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy, growing, building, is that right? Ten of Pentacles represents something that you don't necessarily achieve in this lifetime. It represents what you're building and growing now so that you can leave behind, okay? Queen of Swords is someone who's clear communication, expresses what is best for everyone. I feel like this is just an indication that you're getting clear on what you want, you're getting clear on what you want to build or what you want to grow and what you're trying to leave behind, okay? At the end of the month of November. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. Is this someone else's energy? No? Okay, what's Four of Pentacles? Nine of Cups, okay. So you're holding on to some kind of happiness here, very clearly. Four of Cups is holding on very tightly. Okay, usually the card by itself represents finances. So, and the Ace of Cups is happiness. This is usually what I like to read as you filling your own cup up first, okay? It can represent new love. So for some of you, if you are looking for new love, it could be coming in here at the end of the month of November. For a lot of you though, this is something that you already have. You've maintained this, you have it in the middle of the month here. You have the Ten of Cups already. So you're like holding on to this level of happiness at the end of the month of November, okay? With the Page of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess. Yeah, you had that High Priestess reversed where? At the very beginning of the reading, you had the High Priestess reversed, okay? You can't understand why something is happening. I don't get it. What's going on here, okay? At the end of the month of November, you're going to get it. You're going to understand, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles, which is an idea or an opportunity. Usually this represents some kind of financial increase or an idea that will lead to financial increase, okay? The end of the month is looking really good for you. Three of Swords with the Page of Cups. So Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak or pain. It can be a card of needing to forgive someone that has hurt you or forgiving yourself if you did something wrong or whatever, okay? Page of Cups is some good news regarding some part of the reading. It can be a love offer, someone asking you on a date or giving you a gift, flowers, something like that. You have the Ace of Cups there as well, right? Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles. So like I said, could be new love for some of you, but with the Three of Swords there, it's kind of it doesn't feel necessarily like new love. Okay, what's the Three of Swords with the Page of Cups for chosen ones at the end of the month of November? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The Hermit. Okay, so you could be pulling your energy back in order to heal from something here. Learning something new, possibly, in order to heal. You could be learning about shadow work, or learning about cord cutting, or learning about cleansing your space, or journaling, anything like that in order to work through the emotion in order to heal. One more. Page of Swords. Somebody's curious as well. I was thinking with the Three of Swords there, it just felt like there was some kind of other energy. For a lot of you, whether you are interested in a new person, whether you have new love, or you're just finding happiness in yourself, like whether your happiness has anything to do with new love or not, there's somebody very curious here about like what you're doing, who you're talking to, you know, what you got going on. They're probably looking up your social media. I don't know if I mentioned Mercury retrograde or not, okay, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now before my mouth just stops working completely, okay? We're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. Excuse me. We're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and it starts on November 9th, and it lasts until November 29th. This can be a time period of miscommunication happening, okay? Text messages getting lost, emails being sent to spam, regular mail getting lost in the mail, okay? And this can be a time period of voicemails not going through. This can also be a time period of people from the past popping back up in your DMs or bumping in or running into people that you used to know and stuff like that. So you can be wary of that this month. That will probably happen. So let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading. You definitely have somebody curious about what you're doing or what you have going on. Most likely this Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands energy from the beginning of the reading. So let's clarify. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, clarify the month of November for the chosen ones. Big Bubba Mac, show me the cards that I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave a message at the tone. Yeah, you ignoring somebody. Excuse me, or somebody's ignoring you. Somebody is not picking up. Leave a message at the tone. What else? Taking small steps is better than not moving at all. Okay, so this is what I like to say to people whenever they're stuck, all right? Whenever they're stuck trying to do some kind of big task, all right? Sometimes you have to take big goals and break them down into smaller goals. You just have to start somewhere. I heard something one time, a quote that said, make it exist first and then make it great. And that was like the best quote for me to hear. Make it exist first and then make it great. You can't make it great if it doesn't exist, okay? What else? We have Capricorn. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. Something about Capricorn, I don't know how that happened. Page of Pentacles, some kind of opportunity coming in for some of you. It's just reiterating that. Spirit's reiterating that. What else? Okay. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could have Aries somewhere in your chart. Are they running or are you? So one person's the runner, one person's the chaser. Who's the runner? Who's the chaser? Whatever. That's a twin flame connection, okay? We have listen to your heart. So you're being guided to listen to your heart at this time. What is your heart telling you to do? Right. April. What else? For the chosen ones, please. All right, Scorbra. You could be a Scorpio, Libra cusp. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra cusp. Okay, what else for the chosen ones? We have Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Something about Scorpio here. What else? A lot of zodiac signs coming out. Love yourself first. So listen to your heart and love yourself first coming out there. That's pretty specific. Okay. You're being guided to love yourself first at this time. That's what I say at the end of every single one of my readings. There's a reason for that. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Navel chakra. So this is your transformative This is your transformative power, your clarity of mind, balance, confidence, strength, and compassion. So this could be an indication of something that you need to heal, since you did have healing coming out in your reading, or needing to heal from the past possibly. So it could be beneficial for you to do a navel chakra meditation, or possibly some kind of cord cutting from someone that may have hurt your navel chakra. What else? You are manifesting. So yes, this is a clear indication from Spirit. You are manifesting if you're wondering. Okay. Thank you so much, April. New person coming in. So very clearly there, especially at the end of the month, you have a clear indication that you might have a new person coming in. So whether you're looking for that or not, it is here if you are looking for it. How did I miss this? So I feel like the person that you're moving on from, or the job, or the living situation, the family member, whatever, they're like, how did I miss this? How did the chosen ones set obstacles? And how did the chosen ones set boundaries and decide to hold up those boundaries and move on whenever I decided to cross their boundaries, or something like that? Okay. Somebody's like, how did I miss this? All right. One more for the chosen ones. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blocked. Yeah, I feel like you probably blocked this person. Leave a message at the tone. Like, it's pretty clear there. It could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Someone could have blocked you, but yeah, something in the month of November is kind of like moving on from one energy, maybe having a new energy coming in, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, I'm gonna get a spirit message oracle card for you, and then I am gonna pick a card for someone, pull a spread, whatever you want to call it, for someone at the end of the reading. I only do one free pick a card at the end of my lives. Okay, I know it's been like 2 months since I've been here, so I'll do 2 today. I'll do 2 free ones since I've been MIA for like ever. But anyone that would like a free, or Anyone that would like another free one, I'll come back tomorrow, all right? Anyone that wants one after the 2 free ones today, I will do it for $10 donations, okay? US dollars, 10 US dollar donations. Let me clarify that. All right, so let's get a spirit message oracle card first. See what spirit has for you, any advice or information for the month of November that you may need to pay attention to or focus on, okay? And it's gonna be for, I'm gonna pick people in the comments section for the pick a cards for the free spreads at the end, okay? So make sure you're in the comment section. This is gonna be the last one that comments, okay? All right, spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. All right, thank you. I really appreciate that. I didn't even have to say anything. Spirit knew. All right, it just popped out, very singular, very specific. Thank you, Spirit. All right. It says, you are doing your best and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. Okay, wow, that's a great card. One more time. You are doing your best and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. Wow, okay, that's a great card. All right, next person to comment. I'm gonna pick a card for you. What's up, Marcus? Christoph. I felt like a personal reading. All right, Christoph is number 1. April is number 2. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget, okay? Christoph 6025 is free. No, free pick a card number 1. And then April D is number 2. Okay. Christoph 6054, is that what it was? 6025. I guess I'm just coming up with numbers here. Number 2, April D. And I do still remember how to pronounce the last name, by the way. You're very welcome, Aries and Fernandez. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Christoph. So close, Angie. Thank you for being here. So good to see you again. I'm so glad that I remember your name. All right. Christoph, I'm going to do an overall current energy for you right now. Okay, and then I'll do April's right afterwards. Angela, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so overall current energy for Angela. Oh, unless you have a specific question in mind, I can answer a question if you want. And then for April, I will do yours right afterwards. Whoa. Whoa. Let's try that again. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the cards that I need to see for Angela today, please. Overall current energy. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she have going on? Whoa. All right, one more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, this is looking pretty good, Angela. Okay. 4 of Wands is a victory or a celebration of a victory. This can represent a marriage or getting engaged, but I see this usually more as being around friends or family celebrating. The 3 of Cups specifically is celebrating with friends or family, but the 4 of Wands is more of like a celebration with friends or family. The 3 of Cups is a little bit more intimate, like close with a couple of people. 4 of Wands is like a big celebration. The Queen of Wands is someone that can always rely on their natural confidence, okay? This could mean that you are learning something new, or this could mean that you're having to do something new, or you're at risk of being burned, but you can always rely on that natural confidence, okay? And this can mean that you're getting a lot of attention right now, okay? Wow, Queen of Wands is Aries energy specifically, and so is 4 of Wands, so that's awesome. You also have the 9 of Pentacles. This could mean that you are an independent person, or this could mean that you've had to learn boundaries. The 9 of Pentacles, she keeps this much for herself, but she's willing to give this much away. This means that you have learned your boundaries in some aspect or another, okay? And this could mean also, like, very clearly that you're an independent person, or you just don't need other people around you necessarily. You know how to get shit done by yourself, okay? Overall current energy for Angela today, please. Page of Wands in the reversal. All right, you could be, all right, what's Page of Wands reverse, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Two of Swords reversed. There could be something that you want to take action on, but you're like indecisive about this here. You're kind of feeling held back, or you don't feel confident enough, or you don't feel like maybe there's enough time or something to do this here. It could be that, or you could be dealing with someone, possibly a younger fire sign or someone that's younger, that you have some kind of, it's like they could be superficial, or like they're depressed, or they're like have a lack of drive or action here. You're trying to like figure out what to do about this person or what to do about this situation. It's one of the two. It's not very clear on which one walked out on someone. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be someone younger either, but it could be. Page of Wands is either someone young in age or someone with like a younger, like a mindset. It's a little bit different. Okay, all right, let's get one more, please. Overall current energy. Immature, I see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so they could be feeling left out in the cold by you, or you could be feeling left out in the cold by this person. But if you're the one that walked out, 9 of Pentacles energy, I feel like this person's feeling left out in the cold by you. I think it's pretty clear. Somebody that's immature. Oh, okay, and if that's the case, they're feeling like they made a bad decision. They could have been disloyal, or there was like a misrepresentation here of something. Okay, let me know if this is resonating. If so, I'll pull 3 cards for what you do not see coming. He was, okay. Dang, I'm sorry. This is a hard month for that too. All right, let's get 3 cards for what you do not see coming. All right. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, can I get 3 cards for Angela for what she does not see coming, please? Too many cards. One more 4. What is it that Angela does not see coming? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. I feel like this reading probably was for you. The general reading for the chosen ones was probably for you as well, because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Good luck, good fortune, things working out in your favor. Usually this is based on work and effort that you've already been putting in, okay? The Lover's card. This can be new love, okay? And we had that at the end of the reading there, so it's possible that you could have new love coming in. The Lover's card traditionally, though, is a fork in the roads, and you're trying to figure out which path to take moving forward, okay? So you could be figuring that path out, Gemini. Oh, wow, and this is Gemini energy. That's crazy. And then you have the 3 of Cups, and this is like literally what I was saying a second ago, but with the 4 of Wands. But 3 of Cups is celebrating with friends or family. I feel like this could be also an indication that if you do meet a new person, you could meet them while you're like kind of out and about somewhere. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say the bar or the club. I don't know, the movies or the bowling alley, or maybe you're like at the library. I'm just trying to think of something that's not like a bar or a club. I don't know. You could be meeting this person while you're out and about somewhere, you know, celebrating with friends or family, whether you are at a bar or not. It could be a party. Very much could be a party. I don't know why I always forget party with the 3 of Cups, but yeah, I always think bar or like a club. But I guess that's where. Moving on. Okay, so looking pretty good. I'm really liking the what you don't see coming. Thank you so much, Angela. My ex was a Gemini. I see. Okay. All right, let's look for Miss April. Let's look and see what you have. You're very welcome, Angela. Thank you. Excuse me. Jeez. All right, April. General energy. All right. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate you. All right, for Miss April Desminsky today, please. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels. Show me the cards that I need to see. Overall current energy, April Teresa. What does she have going on? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? General energy, one more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Knight of Swords in the upright position. Okay, let's see what the other 2 cards are first. The Chariot in the reversal and the 9 of Cups. Okay. All right, I'm seeing that you're moving forward. You're like charging ahead, and you're with the Knight of Swords, it represents an unstoppable force, okay? However, the 9 of Swords, whenever they're charging ahead, They're going toward the future, they're going to the future, they're going to the future, and then they hit obstacles, and then they're like, nope, turn around and start going back, because they're trying to take the path of least resistance. And when you start dealing with this obstacles, you're like, no, there's got to be another way. Well, I feel like that could be because of the Nine of Cups. Okay, this represents happiness. This represents your cups are full right now. This is usually based on work and effort that you've already been putting in. But with the Chariot in the reversal here, this means that something isn't going to work out the way it's supposed to, or maybe the way you want it to, unless you face a obstacle. Now, let me see if this is what is actually going on. All right, am I right about that, Spirit? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, I'm getting a yes, at least from me over here on this side. But the Knight of Pentacles is being in the energy of attraction. So this would be a yes, meaning that it's something that you're wanting to happen in a specific way, all right? And this means that if you're not gonna, whatever the Chariot reverse is, which I'll clarify and see if I can find, if you don't deal with whatever that is, it's not gonna work the way you want it to, or it's not gonna come in, attract the way you want it to, okay? Now, what is the Chariot reverse though? What's the obstacle or whatever it is? What is that? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the Chariot reversed for April D, please? One more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. King of Pentacles reversal. This could be very much could be another person. Okay. Could be someone that's like an authoritarian, someone that's stubborn. This could be someone that has resources or money, but they do not have happiness. Or it could be someone that's very materialistic. Okay. What's the Chariot reversed with the King of Pentacles reversed for April D, please? What is the obstacle? What is this, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Queen of Cups. So, this is emotionally sensitive, but regulation still not clear. All right, let me get a Mystic Red Rose card. What's the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles reversed and the Chariot reversed for April D? One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Excuse me. One more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't be it. Shock reversed. Okay. It's something to do with like, all right. The only thing that I can get out of this where it would make sense for me is facing some kind of reality, but you don't want to because it's too much. It's like too shocking. My ex gonna try to come back and I have to pass the test. It very much could be that with the King of Pentacles reversed, and with it being this month Mercury retrograde, you have partying. It says time with friends, having fun, happily single, living the moment. I feel like that's the test, okay? Is having to be happily single, all right? Having to spend times. See, you have shock in the reversal. That's why I'm like, that can't be it. Because it's something that it's going to be shocking or something. I just don't feel like it's a shock in the reversal. I'm going to see if I can get some other kind of clarification. Can I have one more, please? What's the King of Pentacles reversed for April D? 1, 2, 3, 4. Page of Cups. Yeah. You hit the head. You hit the hammer on the head. What? Mercury retrograde's kicking my ass, y'all. Okay. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Okay, the Page of Cups is a love offer or someone making you new love or a love offer. It can represent a gift as well, someone giving you a gift. I read this card as some good news regarding some part of the reading. If it's not going to be a shock to you, you literally already basically said, my ex is going to try to come back. I would say, yeah, very clearly somebody's going to try to come back in and make an offer here. I think what you're being guided to do is try to have fun in your single energy, okay? I think with the partying, I'm not saying necessarily that you should go party. I don't know, whatever you do. But it's very possible that you should be trying to be happy or trying to find happiness in the single energy, okay? Now, would you like me to get 3 cards for what you do not see coming? All right, let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can I get 3 cards for April for what she does not see coming, maybe other than this, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Show me the cards that I need to see. 3 cards for April for what she does not see coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The Fool card, King of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Nice. There is a possibility, April, that this reading may have also been for you. Okay. I think that the time frame may be off though. If you left this person before the beginning of the month of November, because it does look like there's energy there about it, the ending. It doesn't say necessarily when though. Okay. But you have the Fool card. This is a new start, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, anything new. King of Cups is someone very emotionally regulated. This is someone that has explored their emotions to a very deep level. I feel that this is an indication that you could be meeting someone new. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but it very well can be. And the reason that I say that is you have the Three of Cups. It's like literally the same card that came out, I think, for the last one. Celebrating with friends or family. Or this is happiness in oneself. If you're not meeting a new person, you're finding this happily single energy, or finding that happiness within your, like, your single energy. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, there's a possibility with the King of Cups there, you could be meeting someone new there. Okay, maybe at the end of the month of November, but that's where it came out in the general reading. Take it as it resonates there, but that's looking good. Okay, you're having to go. I feel like this this reading might have been for you as well, possibly. I like it. Thank you so much, April. All right. And if anyone wants me to pick a card for them or do a spread for them, I'll do it for a $10 US dollar donation. I feel like I have to clarify that after a couple of times in the past, but either way, it's totally fine. I am planning, everyone, on trying to go live every day this month. Okay, so from November 1st tonight all the way until the end of the month. This month, I'm gonna try to go live every night. So, and I'm gonna go try. I cannot talk, y'all. I'm going to try and go live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Thank you so much, April. I appreciate you. Now that I'm about to get off of here, I'm planning on getting on my TikTok channel and going live to answer questions for free on there. Okay. My TikTok channel is in the description box below. It is ShreddingLaVeilTarot. I would ask for one, but I just had a person. Yeah, true that, Crystal. Don't want to get them too soon. It's going to be the same thing coming back out. So I appreciate you. So if you want to try to get the free questions answered on TikTok live, it's just going to be yes, no questions, but still I do it for free. So check that out. If you would like to book a personal reading or follow me on social media, all of the information about that will be in the description box below. And be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop while you're down there. We have a lot of great things in the shop for you. Forgetting anything, thank you all so much for your donations, and thank you for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. We'll see you later.